The first time I saw her, she wasn't human. That much was obvious. Her skin shimmered faintly blue, almost translucent in the desert sunlight. But her eyes were what stopped me in my tracks. Golden irises ringed in black and deep, like staring into ancient stars that remembered too much. Started on a Tuesday. I had been salvaging metal scraps in the Mojave wastes, hunting through wreckage from a satellite crash. I wasn't supposed to be there. The area had been quarantined by the Aerospace Authority, but money was tight and desperation didn't care about regulations. The noise came just before noon, a low thrumming that turned the air thick with static. I ducked behind a dune just in time to see a sleek ship cut through the sky, sharper than any Earth tech, humming with strange energy. It hovered, dropped low, and then landed with impossible grace not 50 meters from me. Froze. Even breathing felt dangerous. A hatch opened and she stepped out. Clad in a bodysuit that shimmered with the colors of her surroundings, like liquid camouflage. Her movements were fluid, efficient, military maybe. She carried something in her hand, a scanning device of some kind, and moved with urgency, as if she didn't have much time. Then everything went wrong. An alert tone from her wrist device. Her head jerked up. The ship's engine whined suddenly, rising in pitch. Her expression twisted, not fear. Desperation. "No!" she shouted, voice accented but perfectly clear. She ran back toward the ship. It lifted without her. She leapt, too far too late. The exhaust flared. A rush of wind knocked her back. Sand swirled. The ship vanished into the clouds, abandoning her. She landed hard. I didn't think, I ran to her. When I reached her, she was on her knees, fists pressed into the sand, breathing hard. I should have been afraid. I should have stayed hidden. But then she looked up at me, and I saw everything. Loneliness deeper than space. And guilt, a guilt so raw, so human it cracked something inside me. "Are you okay?" I asked, the dumbest question imaginable. She blinked, focusing on me. "You shouldn't be here," she said softly. "Neither should you." A faint smile touched her lips. "That's fair." I offered my hand. She hesitated, then took it. Her fingers were long, cool to the touch, but warm beneath the surface, like metal with a heartbeat. "My name's Ethan." She looked at me as if trying to decide whether to trust me. Then, Vayari. We hid out in an old mining shack I knew about, half buried under sand and forgotten by most. I brought her water. She didn't eat much, just sipped the nutrient paste from a capsule clipped to her belt. Asked questions. She answered some. Her ship was part of a reconnaissance fleet. They'd been scanning Earth for resources, or so she said. Something had gone wrong in their data relay. Her presence was detected by a local military base. Protocol was clear: extraction or abandonment. No room for risk. No second chances. She had been deemed expendable. The way she said it, without bitterness, without tears, that hit me harder than any explanation could. "They left you to die." Her golden eyes met mine. "Yes." That silence stretched. "Don't you feel betrayed?" Finally asked. "Of course," she whispered. "But more than that. Feel ashamed. Failed them. I miscalculated. That's why they left me." "No," I said, perhaps more fiercely than I meant to. "You didn't fail them. They failed you." She didn't respond, but she looked at me for a long time, and there was something different in her eyes. Softer. Like maybe, just maybe, she wanted to believe that. The days passed. "Talk more." She told me about her world. Serenai, a planet of crystal seas and floating cities. About her people, who valued logic over emotion, function over feeling. But you're not like them, I said once. No, she admitted. I used to be. But then I saw what humans do for one another, even at cost. You ran to help me, a stranger. That's not what my people would do. I swallowed. So what will you do now? She hesitated. I don't know. You can't stay in the desert forever. I know. There was another silence. Come with me, I said. She blinked. Where? Anywhere. I don't know. But don't stay alone. She studied me. Not like a scientist, not like an alien, but like someone trying to understand something she'd never been taught. That night we slept under the stars. She sat beside the dying fire, staring upward, hugging her knees. I watched her, trying not to make it obvious. I used to believe emotion was a weakness, she said softly. But it isn't. It's what makes you strong. It's what made you save me. I moved beside her. Close. Not touching. Your eyes, she said, not looking at me. When I saw you the first time, I thought, that is someone who would not abandon me. I didn't know what to say. My heart was loud in my chest. I'm sorry they left you, I murmured. I'm not, she said. I turned to her. She looked back. And for a second everything faded. Our worlds, our species, the sand and sky. There was just the two of us. In the morning we were found. A black chopper, no insignia. Suits, guns, scanners. Someone had seen the ship land. They were looking for the alien. I tried to lie. Deny. Hide her. Didn't matter. They took her. I fought. Screamed. Got a rifle butt to the ribs for my trouble. They didn't hurt her. But they locked her in a cage of light. Before they took off, she looked back at me. One last time. And in her eyes, I saw no fear. No regret. Just one message, clear as day. Remember me. And I have. It's been 3 years. I don't know where they took her. Or what they did. But I kept searching. Kept digging. Following whispers. Stealing classified files. Getting arrested once. I never stopped. And then last week a message arrived. Unmarked envelope. Coordinates. Date. A single phrase scribbled in beautiful alien script I'll never forget. You never abandoned me. Now I won't abandon you. I'm writing this from a hilltop overlooking that very spot. A clearing under a meteor-laced sky. Sound hums in the distance. Something sharp, something sleek is descending. Stand. My heart stutters. The ship opens. And there she is. Ori. Her eyes lock onto mine. Golden. Brilliant. Alive. And in that moment I know. She came back. Not because I was part of her mission. Not because I was useful. But because somehow I mattered. And just like that first time in the sand-swept desert, I am changed again. Forever.